Yeah, I mean, we average roughly one reported domestic violence or abuse every day here in Dubuque, and it's a national problem, obviously. But most recently with the 3 homicides in 2015, all of which had some form of domestic or family overtone, it is obviously concerning. It's been a problem in this country for decades, obviously. But again, with the local issues we're seeing and experiencing, the increased violence, it's absolutely a concern, and it's difficult to intervene and break the cycle of domestic abuse. It's difficult to get um, to the root of the problem, really, because a lot of this happens at an early age. These individuals are often, brought up in that type of environment, seeing that domestic violence, almost accepting it as the norm for their life, and then that cycle repeats, and it's difficult to intervene and get help for these folks that are impacted by it negatively.
Okay, and not to say it's the case for every domestic that comes to your attention, but quite frequently it ends up being that you have multiple calls to the same address with families there. What are some of the things that officers do when they respond to those types of calls, especially with somebody that they see frequently that that they can try to do to help?
We're very fortunate here in Dubuque to have services available for domestic violence victims, both adults and children. We can help facilitate making those contacts and getting them involved with the services we have in our community. It can be frustrating for officers to continuously respond, domestic or otherwise, to the same house or same individuals on a regular basis, and then see how perhaps they were failed. The justice system perhaps failed those victims. It's frustrating for officers, but we still always make our top priority the safety of the victims that are impacted, especially the kids. And like I said, we're fortunate. As part of our policy and procedure, when we respond to domestic situations, we offer those services immediately, to include getting an advocate on scene or here at the law center if it's safer to do so. So again, we're very fortunate to have that partnership with our local folks that provide those services, and we'd like to think that hopefully it helps in many of the cases.